higher education and entice, young people about the diversity of the offerings that we have and the fact that it's not just universities and that we have TVET colleges, we have community colleges, we also have CETAs that are providing training. So hopefully by November, we will know what we will do with the surplus number of students and avert whatever challenges. But I think the one other point, Chair, is that we, and we'll come back, to also have the discussion with the committee, the sustainability of student funding, the fee-free higher education. I think it's important in the long term for us to think about alternative solutions, or how do we strengthen the fund, student funding, and stabilize it. But thank you so much for that question.
No, Lawrence.
No, thank you very much, Chairperson. Maybe before I ask my questions, we do want to make this point because I think perhaps we sound like we're tiptoeing around it. Minister, we don't want ANC comrades in our CETAs. We don't want them. So I don't want us to, that's our view. I don't want us to create an impression now that we're having this halapaloo, because we're in this mess because of those very comrades. Because the fact of the matter is that their loyalty lies with the party, not the young people and the youth of this country. We've got many commissions, you're an organization of commissions that have pointed to the fact that at the center of maladministration, at the center of bad governance, at the center of corruption and stealing in our state institutions, it's the very comrades who use those funds and channel them back to their political organizations. There are so many competent Black technocrats, so many, men, women, many of them in South Africa, who have gone to school. They don't sit in ANC meetings, they don't sit in meetings of the South African Communist Party, but they are competent, patriotic men and women who have got the necessary skill to come and steer this country into the right direction. Already as ANC, you are the political leaders. You are there to give the political guidance. You are a minister, you are South African Communist Party, you are ANC. It's okay, you're already there. But now you even want to come and politicize administration and officials. So I want us to make that clear, because I heard that previously Honorable Govani was trying to make us feel bad for saying we don't want ANC comrades in our CETAs. We want those CETAs to work for the people of South Africa, not to work for political parties. So it's not a question, Minister. Please don't, you don't have to respond to it. I've just got one question to you, and then I'm going to go to the DG. I don't buy this view that you don't know how many people are headhunted. I think you're misleading us. There is absolutely no ways that you can say you want to put 3 CETAs under administration. Can't be a number that you'd forget. And then when we ask you, how many people did you headhunt? You say, I can't think off the top of my head, even roughly. Surely you'd know, I interacted, I got 10 CVs, I got 20 CVs, I got, you can't say to us, you don't know how many people you headhunted. Because when you say that, you are actually taking us into a direction to say, actually, there was no such a headhunting that happened here. You just went to go and fetch 3 comrades of yours and put them as administrators in the CETAs. So I don't buy that response. I think it's dishonest. There is no such a thing. I've just got one quick question, Minister. What is the policy of the department when it comes to headhunting? Because I didn't see headhunting in the Act. I didn't see it even in the regulations. Maybe there's a document somewhere I'm missing. Because when you and the DG said, no, we headhunted people, there ought to be some guiding framework that guides this thing of headhunting. Who are these people that get to be headhunted? We also want to be headhunted. Other people must be headhunted. So is there a framework or a set of regulations in the department that guides headhunting? And what is that particular policy? Thanks, Minister.
Thank you, Honorable Lozi. I think the first thing is that I think by virtue of you being an EFF member, I wouldn't expect you to, want ANC members anyway. It would be, I think, a miracle if you would want, or agree with an ANC member serving anywhere. I even doubt if you agree that, any of us should be in the executive as the ANC. And that's why you contest as a political party, as the EFF. You contest against the ANC. I also agree with you that we should not appoint people on the basis of their political lineage. Otherwise, if that were to be the case, hundreds of thousands of...
Sorry, Chairperson, I didn't ask the minister these things he's telling me. I didn't ask the minister
you made a
whether
political
or not
statement.
he agrees with me.
You made a political statement.
I asked, we're here to ask the minister questions, and the minister must respond to the question you didn't ask. I didn't ask him if he agrees with me whether or not. I don't want his argument. I'm asking a simple question. Is there a policy of headhunting in the department? And what is that policy? Because he and the DG are saying to us, we headhunted 3 people to come and be administrators. Now, we must scrutinize this policy because we ought to understand, is this policy fair and transparent? Do the people of South Africa know that there is a headhunting policy in the department so that they themselves can make themselves available to be headhunted? That is the question I'm asking. I don't know what he's talking about. He's agreeing with me. I'm EFF. I'm what? Is there a headhunting policy in the department? And what is that policy? That is my question, Chair. And maybe you can assist to that effect.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I think it's important that, questions that are couched as answers has to be responded to because in his statements, Honorable Lizi actually infers that there may have been, wrongdoing on our part in having appointed the people that we did. Now, as it relates to the questions that he asked, firstly, as I said, that the appointment of the administrators were not arbitrary. I cannot be dishonest if I cannot make a recollection. All I'm saying to you is that I don't have a recollection, and that I will, if the chair prefers in writing, I can send to you the people that I looked at in terms of their competence, and over and above that, to show that we looked at, more than 3 people for this responsibility. And what I must emphasize also in this regard was that the easier option for us was to look at people who are already active in the system.
Chairperson, the minister is not assisting with the process. And I'm not, with all due respect, Minister, I'm not interjecting because I'm disrespecting you.
Yeah.
It's because we were given a very limited time. And I want to repeat this question. Is there a headhunting policy in the department? And what is the headhunting policy? So that ordinary South Africans can know about that there is such a policy. And maybe we'll take it and post it on social media and say, there is a headhunting policy in the department, so that they know how to prepare themselves. Unless this headhunting policy is only sent to certain individuals who know that they can receive special calls from the minister. Simple question, Chairperson. Is there a headhunting policy in the department, and what is that policy? Because the minister and the DG are saying they headhunted people to come and be seat administrators.
Can I respond to the question to the best of my ability, Chairperson? I think that's important. I suppose that's what we've been asked here. With regards to the appointment of the administrators, and there's various laws that guide us in this regard. In the case of the appointment of an administrator, because it is not based on any representativity, it's about an immediate intervention in the case of a crisis. Firstly, there was no need for us to do a public call. There was no need for us to make an advertisement. It was about the prerogative of the minister to look at what is required in terms of the sector education and training authorities that were intervening in, and to look at the, the type of individuals that, we could consider, for appointment. So this is not the same as appointing, an accounting authority or anything of the sort. So that's why we did that. And I think as it relates to the headhunting policy, the DG will respond to that.
Chair, before the